Hey everybody. Not gonna lie, it's been a pretty rough morning. Um, we called, I think, 7 or 8 different places uh, to try to get them to come and make the keys. We were a mile away from a Chevy dealership. They said that we'd have to tow the van there. The only person that had texted us back were like 1.5 miles away. They said they said that they'd come and make keys for us for $360 for a set of keys. And I don't know. I kind of just had like a little mental break, and we tore the whole van completely inside out. Went through every single thing that we had for a couple hours. I was just sweating. I tore my box up, got up underneath of there, had everything on the ground. The owner of the place, or the manager of the place, came by and was like, "Hey, are you guys okay?" And I told him what was going on. Super nice guy. Long Beach Travel Plaza, I think. If any of you guys end up going that way, his name was Gus, and he was super helpful. He tried to help me find a locksmith too. We just couldn't get a hold of anybody. Got everything tore out, put back together, threw everything back, stowed stuff different, opened every nook and cranny, and they weren't there. And I think my last shower was like a day and a half ago. I had I had my shower bag. I have a little blue backpack that all my shower stuff's in, and it was stowed in the drawer, at least in the middle part of the drawer, because I remember seeing it when I pulled it out. I don't know how they got there, but they were literally zipped up, and Jess had just had them. She just brought them around to the back. I know she did. I have no clue how they got in there. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm literally questioning my sanity right now. It's been a really rough morning, but I say that to say this. You know, we're getting pretty close to the end of the trip. I was planning on spending a whole day uh, around Hollywood and stuff, and Jess pretty much said, I'm having a really good time looking at everything, Dad, but I really don't want to stay anywhere. I don't want to be here today. I don't want to go back through all and fight all the traffic in a day to go see the stuff that we missed last night. She's like, I just want to keep moving because, I want to see my new baby cousin, and I want to see my aunt and uncle, and I want to get up and see Mom and Dad. She said she'd rather just stop and look at places that interest us on the way, kind of like we were doing at the beginning of the trip before we got into California. And so after I found the keys, we sat there for a little bit. I think maybe she made an update. We decided that just for then it was best for us to just jet on. So I spent the last, I don't know, hour and 20 minutes or so fighting all this traffic. We're up in the Sierra Nevadas now, in Barstow, California. Jesse's at an In-N-Out Burger right now. I'm getting ready to get some gas. Hopefully, it'll be the last gas we need in all these super high prices out here, and we'll be able to start getting some cheaper gas as we go across the West. I've really lucked out. I haven't had to fill up too many times in this area, but I'm going to have to now because I don't want to push across this part of the desert or whatever that I'm going to be going through to get into Vegas. I don't want to end up running out of gas or anything. I want to make sure that we give ourselves every chance to actually make it to Vegas in one piece. It was really bad this morning. It was so bad, in fact, that a strange gentleman approached Jesse and apparently thought we might have been homeless or something. I don't know. Gave her $100. She, of course, tried to refuse it, and he wouldn't. I didn't know it was happening. He gave her $100. So I guess when I get to Vegas tonight, you guys are going to see all the lights, and I'm going to take that $100 and call it a gift. I don't gamble, but for all you guys, I'll do. If they let me do a live, I'll go in there and do a live, and I'll throw $100 into a slot machine or something, and hit the button and let her ride till it hits $0 or $1 million. How's that sound? Sorry that if you guys are expecting to see any of the sights or anything in LA and stuff. Sorry that you didn't get to see anything. I'm sorry that we didn't get to spend more time there. I was really genuinely interested in going around and meeting people there. But we are running out of time. Let's see, what's today's date? The 13th. So I was hoping for everything to go well to be back home by the 24th. So that basically gives us 11 days. It'll probably take us another couple days to get to her aunt's house. And that's if we don't stop for anything like gas or food and everything, or stop to see stuff along the way. And I plan on stopping at a few places. So we'll probably end up getting there with maybe 8 or 9 days left on the trip. And we're going to stay there for maybe a day or two, recharge our batteries. Jess, I think, is really hoping her aunt and uncle can maybe take her to the beach or something. So maybe me and Maddie can sit there and watch their baby for a little bit while they go have a nice time together. Then we're gonna jet up into some more familiar territory up through Alabama and Tennessee and Kentucky, and then home. So if you guys want to continue following, that's great. We'll continue showing you the things that we see along the way. But, we're on a downhill slide of this trip now. Anyways, we've already put a couple thousand miles on. We've already made it all the way to the West Coast and then went all the way down, lacking like 400 miles to Mexico, whatever the distance between LA and San Diego is. And we're just doing like a gigantic square. We're going to be going all the way across the south and then all the way north again. So there's still a lot of miles that I've got to put on the vehicle, but I think probably the sights from here on out, it either just be things that we see that interest us along the way, or probably pictures of stuff that we see along the way that we'll just post onto the page. We're pretty tired, you know. We're not any less happy to be out here on the road, to be seeing things. There's like getting ready to be a road rage incident right here in this parking lot. Hold on. So these vehicles pulled out at the same time together, this red car and this orange truck. The orange truck got mad and almost slammed into the red car. The red car blocked him from going. I was sitting there watching it. I probably should have showed you. Anyways, that's about all I got to say right now. We're gonna try In-N-Out Burger for the first time. Jess is really excited about that. Maddie's doing good. He's just chilling out. Starting to get a little warmer now. I'd say it's definitely in the mid 80s or higher. But it's a little bit drier heat. But look, I'm not going to keep prolonging it. I love y'all. Thanks for following along. I appreciate it.